It's the
and Wastelander Saga? Nah, I'm just gonna take Saga. For you, it might be Wastelander Saga. There's no way in hell I'm back one pick winning a Wasteland. Wasteland's not even good against everybody. Saga's always good. Some people just show up with a pile of basics. Ooh, Inti. Yeah, I do feel bad for my final round opponent though. I had kind of an egregious use of the clock, with my tanks in there. Like they were playing a fast, aggressive deck, but still, you shouldn't be 13 minutes behind with anything. And I wasn't even playing Doomsday. I think Storm takes more time off the clock than Doomsday. With Doomsday, you're just like, yeah, Oracle on the bottom, draw a spell on top. Who cares about the rest? Let's go. Same thing over and over again. You've thought the line through and whatever. With Storm, it's like you're solving a different puzzle every single time. That game 1 6-minute tank, yeah, right? Yeah, there's a long one for sure. Absolutely, King Kong. Thanks for the stip. It's a good time. Hey, good night, Matthews Meg. Thanks for hanging out. Right, Idio's tank. Yeah, Doomsday is going to have a tank, but it's going to be like the one tank, and then the game is over one way or the other. Interesting. I'm going to take this Stoneforge Mystic. I like Boros a lot. It puts you in the same colors as like Athari and Fourth and stuff. And I think it's the best card in the pack. Like, if this is a pack one, pick one, I think I'd be taking Stoneforge Mystic. Oh yeah, Georgism. It's lost a little bit of that luster for me over the years. Wondering if my Storm opponent will get there or not. I usually would rather go do something else and let them dirtle for a while. F6 their turn. Come back in a few minutes. Talisman's good fixing, and it does juice up the Urza Saga, but I think I want the Nettle Cyst. If this is going to be like really a good Urza Saga deck, if we have the artifacts to like fully support it, instead of making like 5/5s instead of 3/3s, for one, there's nothing wrong with making 3/3s off Urza Saga. That is still a good card, right? So it fits like way more decks than people expect. That said, if we want it to be juiced, if we want it to be like a really good Saga, then I think it's also going to be a good Nettle Cyst deck. And the Stoneforge Mystic can get the Nettle Cyst. It just makes sense, right? So Lightning Greaves plays well with Saga tokens and the Nettle Cyst, but I'm going to grab the Umezawas here. Give my deck a little bit of depth, a little bit of versatility in how it plays out. Doesn't just have to be chonkers. I'm going to Metamorph here over the Triumph. The Triumph's tempting, but I'm going to Metamorph. We're not even like married to red, right? We just have like this single Inti. If you are low on artifacts but have Saga, do you put Mox Opal in? Yeah, that's tough, Jackalemon. I think it's going to be deck dependent, right? It might even be matchup dependent. Like, the better your opponent is at killing your Saga tokens, the less you would want the Opal, right? And I would probably play it as a spell. It's like not going to be a mana unless your Saga's doing the thing. Yeah, Skydiver's tempting. The Urzalis did 3-0. Yeah, that deck was cracked. And I don't use the term cracked very often, but that deck was cracked. Oh yeah, that Thought Scour reminded me. I got a ping from Chris to ask if I had any tweaks, any suggested tweaks. They're not going to be like doing a full overhaul of the cube where they like swap out archetypes and stuff this time. But I do think Consider is just better than Thought Scouring. Well, that's going to be one of my suggestions. I've only seen the Domain Saga kill like once. Probably a good one to swap out. Something to replace Tez. I don't think Tez is that egregious. With Thopter combo in there. I mean, I played Tez in a 3-0 deck earlier today, right? Yeah, I was a little unsure whether I wanted the Saga, the Boros Saga in there. Nice. Got that Greaves I wanted. Gobs of equipment here. Paradoxical Outcome. I feel like Paradoxical Outcome might be cutting... Oh, hey, Black Lotus. Might be cutting an actual archetype, though. Because Paradoxical Outcome, Helm... Like, there's a few combo cards that, like, work well in the same deck. I don't know. I do kind of wish the artifact that played artifacts off the top of the deck was the 4-mana one that lets you draw 2 a turn. I had a lot of fun playing that, not just in, like, Workshops decks, but in, like, in all decks, basically. Wide variety. So, yeah, this Saga just got a lot better, huh? Ooh, I'm gonna grab this Shadow Spear. I don't think we had enough equipment. We gotta get more in here. Yeah, Corrosive Portal. I think Corrosive Portal is better than that card. A lot of life gain in here to offset the One Ring, the Shadow Spear, the Umezawas. Good stuff. We can even Metamorph our ring. I think I dig the Welder. Dack's interesting, but our mana's like kind of iffy. And this would be a good fixer, but I don't really want Cubs to play tap lands in this deck. I think this Welder might do something. Might do a little something. Replacing the bounce lands with other duels. The bounce lands are part of a combo, right? They're part of an archetype. They're not there just to be bounce lands. They're there as combo pieces. Like fast spawn, crab, bounce land, decks your opponent turn 1. Assuming you have the lands for the crab and the fast spawn. I've also seen the Splunking bounce lands deck pop off a few times. Definitely a supported archetype. Minus Patchwork. I dig that. I do that swap. Haven't loved Patchwork. And, like, I've played more artifacts than anybody, right? Can I draft that archetype for you? No, I'm drafting this fucking artifact deck. What kind of question is that? Shelve the deck! Draft what that person wants. I kind of like Adeline with Greaves, you know? I think I'm gonna jam that. There's some, like, playable artifacts here, but... Ooh, actual good fixing. I like that portable hole, too. Oh, well. I take stipulation drafts sometimes. First account was hacked. I don't just, like, draft because one viewer wants me to do something. Because then I would be doing that. I would never not be doing that. You understand? I'll draft Mother of Runes. I'm about it. Yeah. Hey. That's where I want to see a Bivouac, Milt? Mom you'd like to trade for? Milted? Mom you'd like to draft? Interesting. Kind of wish I'd grabbed that Tundra, How difficult is this blue splash? Sure have a lot of double whites, I don't hate abandoning the Embercleave. But I'm not going to, like, abandon all of red here. We have 2 duels and an Inti. Inti's pretty good. I think it's a good Welder deck. I'm just going to draft Lelia here. Lelia! Congrats on the Time Walk. Time Walk person. Get her. Raid, maybe. Yeah, if I wanted to be in a position to take Time Walk there, I would have grabbed the Tundra in the previous pack. Oh, shit! What up? Hey, Ankylosaur, thanks for 52 months. Sarah Paragon's, like, kind of neat with Black Lotus. I don't hate it. We don't really have much in the way of removal, though. Maybe a Braid's good. For me, this is between the Mutt and the Caracas. Cool thing about Mutt is you can, like, loot stuff away for Welder. Like, plays pretty well with that one. It's more likely to wheel, but I don't know how much that matters. We have a couple creatures that we can protect with the Caracas, like Inti and Lelia, Adeline. Yeah, it's probably just going to be good. think we're gonna have enough playables here too. Luris Lotus. Yeah, looking like a good Lotus deck. Unlike all those bad Lotus decks you see everywhere. There's good targets for Ranger Captain, but I don't think I want it in here. I might like sideboard Lauren. Yeah, Hero Blade Hold is a great one with Lightning Greaves. I like these red cards too. I like the Brea's Apprentice as 2 artifacts for like my Nettle Cyst and my Saga tokens. The sack ability is not irrelevant either. There's only gonna be like 2 cards in the pack when this comes back. Can't really count on anything. Interesting. I like Ballista a lot. Chandra is a good one to play off Black Lotus, of course. Well, Ballista's like kind of a good one to get back with our shit too. Alright. I'll lean that direction. Poop here. I have enough playables, right? I need like 1 more. Let's take this Canyon. It'll work out. Not the best ever flowing Chalice I've seen. Could play like Seasoned Hollowblade. We have a lot of 3s, but Lauren is main deckable. Blinkable with Flicker Wisp too. Hearse wouldn't be crazy. Scale Lord wouldn't be crazy. Or Braid Wield. Cool. Yeah, let's cut this Chalice. Where's like an Oros, or just a Boros beat stack with a few artifact synergies. That's probably fine. Not the best Nettle Cyst I've ever seen, but it's not a bad one either, I don't think. Lauren's good with Crocus, sure. I mean, do you like it better than Flicker Wisp? I think Flicker Wisp is pretty good here. A lot of cute shit going on. This Cannoneer still being in the pack makes me so sad. Interesting. Usually I only like Engineer if I'm like putting together Thopter combo, or if I have that dragon that draws 3 when it comes back from the graveyard. It does work well with the Welder that we already have though. Welded Embercleave mid-combat. Makes the synthesizer look a lot better too if we have 2 things welding it out. Another cool thing about the Engineer is that it can tutor for the Black Lotus. Like you just go like turn 2 Engineer, bin the Black Lotus, turn 3 Luris, get back Black Lotus, and then you get to double spell on turn 3. Yeah, I dig the Engineer. Maybe Usher's the cut. Kind of nice having something to do on turn 1, but I guess we had a couple other things, huh? So this would be 10 white sources and 8 red. I dig that. We just have like way more double whites early. It's like just Embercleave and Glorybringer. Otherwise we're pretty okay on 1 red for a while. And it's easier to count on Black Lotus giving you double red for like a single card, right? As opposed to it giving us double white for like all this stuff. I don't think 9/9 is crazy, but I like this. This wouldn't be the craziest keep, but I'm going to mull. I think this is slightly better. Remember that the Saga is grabbing me a Black Lotus. So we're going to have like a fairly slow start here. Where we're going turn 3 activation, turn 4, but then on the turn 4, you activate, get Black Lotus in play, sack it, play Sarah Paragon. And get to double spell that turn. Don't hate drawing something to do on turn 2 here. In weird orders. Yeah, I don't like that either. It's been a while since I read superhero comics, but something that like really derailed my love for a few different books, such that I like stopped reading them, was when they had the story go between different comics, where they did crossovers. But it wasn't, you couldn't follow the story just by reading the same comic book that you'd always like been following and enjoying. Now you had to like buy comics from some other fucking comic book. I was like, this is not this is not what I signed up for. This is not it. Yeah, Force DLC. We have some mana to work with next turn if we want it. Or we could just, like, leave the Black Lotus in play, I guess. Pump my tokens. The Marvel movies have become the same thing. Yeah, right? Everything has to be interconnected. Might be part of the superhero fatigue. Now that people are starting to realize that you can't just go watch a superhero movie and, like, know everything that's going on anymore. I think that was a lot of people's reaction, Rotten Agenda. Endgame was a nice bookend, and everyone's like, alright, done now. And Marvel's like, but we still want money! What about the money? Loki was pretty good. I enjoyed Loki. Loki was not what I expected. I was like, yeah, let's see what they do with this. I like the actor. And then it was like a cool time travel show. I was like, oh, well, that's exactly my sort of jam. This is perfect. So Glorybringer doesn't kill Raphaelos, but it does make, like, fog it for a turn. Maybe that's enough, right? We attacking for 10, 13. I, like, kind of enjoyed the first two Ant-Mans, you know? And they were, like, very lighthearted and fun and not connected with the rest of the Marvel Universe. And then they just, like, completely didn't do that for the most recent one. And you really gotta wonder what they were thinking. Used to like Ant-Man 3. That's cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with liking it. I'm just explaining why I had no interest in watching it. Despite the fact that I'd watched the previous two, enjoyed both of them, was like an extremely soft sell. Really hard not to get my money on the number 3. Yeah, a whole lot of different ways to cook this chicken, right? We can go Nettle Cyst, equip our flyer, or we can just like make another flyer. You were disappointed with The Flash? I kind of got enough of The Flash. The TV show was, like, cheesy, but I watched, like, a lot of it. I watched, like, I don't know, 6+ seasons of the TV show. And then I was like, all right, I'm done now. That's that's enough of this. I no longer care about this. Lasted way longer than I thought I was going to. Am I interested in True Detective Season 4? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait and see what other people say about it. How badly did they have to botch things? Everyone still agrees that, like, Season 1 is, like, an all-timer great season of television, you know? It's, like, truly good. Should you watch other seasons of True Detective? I mean, that's a you decision, Awi. I regret watching Season 2 and 3. Season 3 was fine. It's okay. I don't recommend people, like, skip stuff ever, but I recommend skipping Season 2. And I like the cast for season 2. It just didn't gel, didn't land. I don't think I can even like articulate what went wrong with it. It's just like not interesting. Season 1 had such good tension. Such delicious tension. Hard to manage season 1. Yeah, but a show doesn't have to like be exactly as good as the first season to still hold your interest, right? Like nobody has that expectation of every show. Like if they flipped the seasons, I would not have watched the next season, right? I think I'm gonna send this one back. I guess I'll keep it now. I've not watched Mr. Robot. I think I attempted to, but not like seriously. Ooh. I was gonna Stoneforge on 2, but now I think I want to NT into Adeline. Next drinker's troubling, huh? Maybe I need to Stoneforge for Embercleave. Maybe that could be good. Yes, get in. I'm so happy. I know I can't even eat the 1/1 token. It's so good. Next turn's gonna be sick. I think we're gonna have a sick next turn. I mean, they didn't know that I was about to play Adeline, right? They thought they were just gonna be able to race me. Now the question is, do we ever cleave them or not? Do we believe in the cleave? So the X-Drinker can eat the Adeline. We can put a 1/1 counter on the in-team. Make that 8, 9, 10 damage. Or we could throw it on the whatever the Reclaimer blocks. Maybe waiting's better. It's so much fun. It's so much more fun to do it now, though. I guess if we wait a turn, we could put Shadow Spear on the Adeline here. That buffs the toughness by 1. And then Stoneforge Mystic for Batterskull, another 1/1 counter. And then it would live through a Hexdrinker block. Kind of cute. You'd have to spend like your whole turn doing that, though. Hope I don't regret this. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Llamas. Things like 22 months. Interesting. I have not the Winslow, no. What a good scene, though, huh? Oh, showed up. Hey, Dragonlord Freya. Thanks to the sub. Thanks to 46 months. Yeah, if I don't play my land for turn, I could have played this. Play this mountain. Meh. That's a big Adeline. Oh, I just assigned the damage to the Hex Trigger twice. Amazing. If it had Indestructible instead of Protection, it would just be the one time. Shadow Spear should remove Protection. It should. Has anyone used Shadow Spear to kill a Blightsteel in this cube? I haven't heard of it happening, but that'd be amazing. Oh, they tutored up Caracas, so this Adeline's gonna get bad real quick. This Caracas is a bummer. Makes my Inti worse too. I need like a... Glory Banger here or something. Hey. Hey. I'm not sure if I should hit the Cradle or the Crocus here. They're both pretty tasty, huh? Yeah, not sure about that at all. Killing the Crocus, it allows me to like replay Adeline. It also prevents them from bouncing the Inti. Man, that was a difficult sentence for whatever reason. I guess I've been streaming for a bit, huh? I think I went live a bit after 3. Yeah, I'll probably finish up this draft. Battlesphere is mighty scary. Oh, yeah. Whee! A Maze of Ith coming to play tapped. That would be quite the trick. I don't hate this opener, but I think our average 6 is a little bit better. Remember, we've got cards like Black Lotus, Inti, Urza's Saga. And then once you're on 6, you just keep this. And this hand, like, what isn't really much worse than our first opener. Very similar hands, right? Hey, Beastsmith05, thanks to the sub, thanks to 42 months. But we gave ourselves a chance, right? We gave ourselves a chance to have something truly great. You sure do win more if you give yourself more chances. Yeah, the Storm Deck Trophy, it did not 3-0-6-0. It dropped 2 games against aggro opponents. Possible running out of Umezawa's is better. Ah, the days, the days. Do you want a synthesizer or just serve with Ballista here? I think we just serve with Ballista. These are cards that died a ballista. Does this Flicker Wisp matter at all? I feel like it doesn't. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Artex, step below, thanks for 3 subs, thanks 84 months. Sorry, Flicker Wisp. The synthesizer? Well, the synthesizer can hit you your land drop. Draw you a card that way. And there are cards that are better than Flicker Wisp, right? Like, we didn't know that we were going to get a piece of garbage. They're certainly acting like they have something over there, huh? So I kind of dug getting another threat down. Dang. That's gonna do her. On board, we can only gain 1 life from the Ballista Ping. We don't have a block here. I think that's maybe what they drew last turn. Was the Time Walk. Probably the Ballista would have gotten me out of Time Walk range too to not die here. Because I would have gained 1 more life, then I'd have 2 more life stashed, so I'd be able to go up to 7. Or no, this just puts me to 1. What am I thinking? Why did I think this was going to kill me? This costs 4. I kind of want to play the Plains and Evercleave here. And then I can pay for Mana Leak. I guess that's useful. Yeah, that'll win. Because the critter still has menace. Kind of a close game. Kind of. Need a little bit more time. Putting it over there, taking all the turns. Let's play Usher over Flicker Wisp. Molesville. That opener would have been good if we'd had a second land, though, for sure, for sure. This is a new cube. This is the vintage cube. Been up for a bit, huh? Not quite as old as cubes get. People were cube drafting before, long before it came onto Moto. Interesting play. Heck yeah, Brunswitzku. The stream likes your kitty too. Yeah, I haven't gotten a ton this season. I have gotten a little bit. The One Ring. Oh, they discarded Force Negation. Pretty cool with this days. It sets them back like a lot development-wise. And we can get the Umazawas back with this Goblin Welder. Weird not discarding the Rona. I agree. It's like kind of bricked by the Crocus. Maybe they got some plan. Interesting. Yeah, just like that. Let's get all my things back. Ooh, looks like they missed a library draw. So I'm a little bit worried about like a sweeper here, but other than that, I think we're in a good spot. That was pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. I wonder if it's weird to weld out Black Lotus for Synthesizer here. Just generate some card advantage. I guess it depends on what I'm using my mana for. Oh shit, what up? Hey, XR Kun, thanks for 37 months. Opponent sure has looked at a lot of cards, Two mana 4 damage on the Abrade. Not nothing, huh? Yeah, and every turn we can weld out that Synthesizer and draw an extra. This Crocus might just be my best card in this matchup. Like they're trying to reanimate Atraxa. Crocus just answers it. Should I serve in with Restless here? I think so. Should probably be giving itself that 1/1 counter. If I really am only like really worried about sweepers here. Cool. Hearse coming in. Anything else? A couple Lauren targets. Nothing super necessary, I don't think. What is this Hearse replacing? Maybe Engineer. How's the night going? Night's going well. Really well, I think. Real chill, real pleasant. How good is a Braid here? I mean, they got stuff that I want to kill, right? They're looters and such. I'm not always going to have Crocus. I mean, I drew both games, and it did something both games. Feeling rested? Feeling very rested, yeah. You had a real pleasant day yesterday. I don't know. I mean, I like having the Hearse, but I don't know. I don't know if you keep this. Fuck. Hope I'm not overvaluing the graveyard removal. Ooh. Well, that's a bit tastier. That's actually really groovy. Because the Hearse, or I'm sorry, the Saga can go find Black Lotus. Then we have Luris or Paragon to get the Lotus back. So we get to double spell that turn. Spellseeker's gonna go grab Time Walk. Terrifying. Is playing Nettlecyst worse than activating Saga here? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Alright, cool. Sometimes you just gotta suss stuff out with yourself a little bit. I don't know if I've heard this track. This is kind of great. I've got like this whole fucking album on one of my playlists too. I'll eat it. I'll eat. I'm not above it. You think I'm too good to eat? I'm not. You think they're still holding a Daze? I think there's like no way they're still holding a Daze, right? They might just be trying to hardcast Atraxa. Like they have 7 mana here. Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad they let me get my attack trigger in. That was mighty kind of them. If we get another land, next turn I can Sarah Paragon into Lelia. It's trying to get mighty tempting to serve, right? What are we doing? Play the Saga with Paragon. I could have done that, but I mean, this was Xaxes, right? We got that extra 1/1. I'm not saying that my line was like definitely better than yours, but I mean, that's 0 now. Kind of don't love this. I think I'm gonna lead on Synthesizer and get a card deeper towards my second land drop. And then if the synthesizer whiffs on a land, we can still go Plains, Mother of Ruins, Inti. There's still a good turn 1, right? Cool. And now the Inti will be able to go an extra card deeper next turn. Green Sun for 2, sure. What am I gonna discard? I'm thinking Nettle Cyst here. Oh, let's discard the Stoneforge Mystic. Well, what if I draw a white source? Yeah, let's spin the Nettle Cyst. Lightning Greaves, great. We've gone quite a few cards deeper towards my next land drop, I would just like to say. Like, we were on the draw, and then we did the synthesizer line to see a card deeper, and then discarded the NT, see a card deeper. I'm just saying. This isn't me complaining. We've ran hot as hell in a lot of different matches tonight. But, alright, so I'm complaining a little bit. I'm a Magic player! It is my right! It is my right as a Magic player to whine a little bit. Why else would we play this game without our sweet, sweet complaint equity? Kind of hate bidding Lelia, but I do need that land drop. Nice. This might just be really good. I kind of don't want to show the Mumazawas. I don't think it's going to be relevant here. Zero complaints, chill vibes only. Right. Only the chillest. We can hit them down to 1. One is so low. I'm kind of wondering if we like serve with the Mother of Runes, if they block. You know what I mean? What if they just didn't? They would be dead to no blocks if the mom served, but if they blocked the intuitive block of simply putting their Liberator in front, then they would live at 1, and I would not have an untapped Mother of Runes on their turn, right? Oh, yeah, that's fine. Sure. There's the mountain! There you are, you fucker! It is time. It is time to activate the Mother of Runes. Thinking about Wrath. It's a little bit, like, against what the rest of my deck is doing, but it is good against what my opponent's doing. Something like that. Past Infestation is gonna piss in our Cheerios? Why would you phrase it like that? That's not what you do with Cheerios. Maybe I shouldn't be playing the Saga here. Maybe I should be playing regular land. Then I could like Nettle Cyst and then play Saga Umezawa's Equip. I think that's better. I think it's a better line. I've decided this was fine too. The voice of an angel. Yeah, I'll play a 1/1. Your turn. What are you gonna do about it? I'm pretty cool with that. Like, we can just put the Nettle Cyst on something else. That doesn't matter. Oh, I see. That's why they wanted it to die. The Flesh Gorger. Sure. Just thinking here. So this dying, the other one's gonna shrink, and this would be 3, and then 4 damage would go over, so it would die. So we gotta either pump here. Yeah, let's pump. So we don't lose both. And now there's only 2 damage going over him. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Trife789, thanks for the sub, thanks for the sharing the prime there. Oh, that's pretty bad for me, losing this welder. I was looking forward to welding back Breas. Sure. Uh-oh. Stop. Yeah, so Luris and the 4-mana Angel would be our best draws here, right? And just like start rebuying all of our shit. Glorybringer's not bad. Do we serve though? We're like 4ing them and then they ask 4 us back. What if I exert? I exert, I kill one, they hit me for 3, then I do nothing. They hit me for 3, then I kill one, they only have 2. I'm mostly deciding if I want to like attack and exert or not attack, or attack regular. You know, all of the things that a Glorybringer could do here, I think are like reasonable. I don't think I exert if I attack. I'm just gonna pass. I'm just gonna pass here. God damn it. What's all this about? Ballista on 3? Okay. That's not the worst way for a Glorybringer to die. Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Just like never block? No attacks, no blocks, Glorybringer. I do hope I draw something soon though. Maybe my opponent can hit some lands over there. Come on, deck. Yeah, I guess. Boop. Yeah, I can kind of see it, Foam Pedal. Yeah, I think this Flicker Wisp is the worst card in my deck. Green Sun for 3. That's a Green Sun with a plan right there. Walking Ballista would be one of my better draws now. Fuck. This is going to be up to a 6/6 next turn. I did board in some sweepers that could hypothetically answer a Hex Drinker. Don't have a lot of time, though. Metamorph here is awkward, like losing the 2 life. I mean, they're going to hate me, so it doesn't really change their clock. I think that's hard. I almost want to clone Caryatid. Or a fucking bug token. Metamorph doesn't copy with the abilities gained by leveling. Huh? Oh, no, you would get the 2/1. You would just get a 2/1 clone here. And then we'd have to put the levels in ourselves. I'm trying to think of like what I could draw into that would help me race this Hex Drinker. It's like life gain equipment and stuff. So if I used life gain equipment on Lelia next turn, I'd be gaining like 5. If they're going to deal me 8 here, I'm going down to 5. I'm just going to leave it. Shadow Spear? Yeah, Shadow Spear or the... We've got several ways of rebuying the Sumazawas. So I can gain some life, We also have a Wrath, which pairs really well with the Crocus. Yeah, right there. What's up, Shadow Spear? Well, that was not bad, huh? Yeah, I'll just pass. Could crack the Synthesizer, which triggers the Lelia, but I think I want to like actually get the 2/2 out of it, right, and have the potential to play whatever I hit. We only have 14 cards left here, too. Need that fucking Abrade back, right? Not a lot of removal in my deck. Guess I'll lead on this. Don't love that hit. I guess we just chill, right? Like this is a breaking their shit. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, C-Stone Debate. Thanks to 84 months. Appreciate you. So Greavesing the Lelia does prevent me from Crocusing it. But maybe that's fine. Like, they would have to play a sweeper for me to want to do that. I don't think they want to play a sweeper here. Or at least I think I would be fine with it. Sure. Yeah. Did prevent them from thirsting it, maybe. Maybe. I think I still want to be able to break sorcery speed removal. We can always, like, activate the bivouac next turn, right? I think I have the mana for that. Rough. Well, that's fucking plenty of damage. God, we were so close! What a game, huh? Both down to 9 cards. God damn it. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck, what a game. If they're running Grizzlebrand, it kind of makes me wonder if they've got Reanimator's shit going in there. Maybe hers should come in. Yeah, we do know about the Necromancy. I think that's enough. I think that's enough for hers. That game made me want to bring the One Ring back in, although we did get kind of low. Man, they've got some really good Metamorph targets. I know I didn't, like, just straight up didn't play Metamorph that last game, but they've got some really good ones. And I'm reconsidering whether I want to bring in this One Ring. Oh, let's cut Flicker Wisp. Yeah, this card fucking sucks, right? Get that out of here. Perfect. What's up, Dr. Cheese? Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, what a fucking good game. I really enjoyed that game. I don't know if y'all could tell, but I had a good time, even though I lost. Man, I'm so on the fence with this hand. Like, these welders do nothing, but it's like a really good 5, right? Like, this 5 might be better than our average 6. It's really close. What if I turn 1 Thurza's Saga? No, this is too much, right? This is too much tempo. You cash it in and play the One Ring. Yeah, fuck. Yeah, alright. If you could just not answer my Adeline, that'd be great. Uh-oh. No. Oh, interesting. We're just drinking. Mother Runes would be real sexy. Yeah. Really want to activate the Saga, but I'm going to do this. No. Another detutoring. Probably going to find something awesome, Yeah, what if I just activated Saga if they would just, like, fired it off on a token? Saga token? It's pretty good. I'm sorry, Welder. Elspeth jumping Adeline is like almost reasonable, right? Almost really good here. Moving Nettlecyst over only gives Adeline +1. Because you lose the creature that pumps the power. Right, so I moved the Nettlecyst over to the Adeline. The Phyrexian Germ dies, and then the Adeline doesn't. Oh, she went up. Hey, Triplin. Thanks for getting a sub to Jackpot. Congrats, Jackpot. Oh, they just have Hoof now. Damn. Well, that's going to be good enough. GG's. Super sick match, huh? This game 3 was a bit anticlimactic in comparison to game 2, but opponent did the stuff that they had to. Had the right tools. Yeah, I was hoping we would see one more Luris or our 4-mana 3/4, the rebot stuff. Either of those would have been real nice in game 2 or 3, right? And we just didn't see either of them when all of our stuff was getting destroyed. I think we were like actually a little bit better against Pacification than most artifact decks because we had several ways to just repeatedly recur something every single turn. But yeah, they never showed up. Still a sweet match. Still a really cool match. A lot of good stuff going on. Some cool lines and stuff. I had a good time. Yeah, a couple trophies on the day. A couple 2-in-1s. Not bad. Not too shabby. We did goof pick our way through a 64-person. That wasn't amazing, but wasn't the worst either. Yeah, nice chill stream. I will, of course, be streaming tomorrow. My plan is to stream every day this week until Friday. If I start getting burned